I'm back. So these past few weeks, month, it's been a bit of a storm on our sometimes calm booktube. You see, Morgan did the horrible thing of making a video about how Marvel films don't really represent women in the same degree that the comics do, and also ask for more diversity in both comics and films. That's controversial. Don't know why. Really don't know why, but it is. So let's talk about that. You see, she got a lot of hate, which to me proves that diversity is needed. When someone threats to rape and kill you because you ask for more female characters, something's wrong. Something's very wrong. I'm not a big comic nerd. Never been, never will be. But I like Marvel. I like the films. I am what the proper ones call a fake fan. And they're also the ones who will question me about the most obscure characters when I meet them, because I have to prove myself to them. Not only because I'm a fake fan, but also because I'm a woman. You see, women can't be fans of Marvel in comics. It's just for men. Which is an idea that makes me so angry that I want to throttle them. You see, you don't need this intricate knowledge of things to be a fan. If you did, you wouldn't be a fan of a lot, would you? And I, as an enthusiastic person, I am a fan of quite a lot. And to be fair, I know a shitload about Tolkien and Lord of the Rings. If I asked every fan I met to prove themselves by talking in Sindarin to me, no, doesn't work like that. And because I don't read a lot of comics, I don't know much about how they are, but I do know how the films are because I've seen them, and you know what? It's shit. I love the films and I appreciate them for what they are. I know the films pretty well. I've seen them a lot. The first X-Men film came when I was 10. I've fucking grown up with it. Now, X-Men is quite good when it comes to diversity, but it's still not good enough. And it seems to get worse as time progresses. I have a nephew. He's 4. He loves superheroes. I can't buy him anything with female superheroes on them. Nothing. They don't exist. They don't exist for boys and they don't exist for girls, which I think is a big problem. Because if you want to celebrate diversity, if you want to celebrate all the characters that you yourself claim are so bloody good, make merch. Now, a lot of the comments earlier has been men saying, I liked comics in the 90s, I was bullied and beaten up for it, and now you come here and claim it as yours. And then they say a lot of really bad stuff. The bullied becomes the bullies. Now where is that? Why? Those people should know that when people like something, you shouldn't make fun of them and you shouldn't be dicks. You should appreciate it. I think a lot of these men have been in a position of privilege where they've had something that's been theirs, and they feel threatened when women come and are fans. They keep telling us that women aren't fan of comics and aren't as many women who likes these things as men. And no, it isn't, because it's a fucking hostile environment. Now, comics, the ratio is about 30-70, 30 female, 70% male. When it comes to films, it's more equal. I think it's around 46% of the film goers are women and the rest is men. None of this take into account any other than the two genders, men and women, by the way. So do they now feel threatened and have a need to, I don't know, keep it to themselves? Because that is stupid. They should celebrate the fact that it's becoming mainstream and that it's cool to like it, because finally they will be seen as someone who has a lot of knowledge about these things. They have so much new. Oh, they are acting like 10-year-olds. They're acting like I did when the first Lord of the Rings film came, because I felt that my domain was invaded by this massive film, and suddenly a lot of people became fans and I knew they hadn't read the books. I called them fake fans because I was 10. Then, after a couple of months, I realised that I now have more people to talk with about these things. I got new friends, and eventually I got them to read the books. That's how it works. And yes, I want more diversity in comics, because why the hell not? And yes, it might have been fine before, but the world is changing and you better have to accept that. Everything changes. That's nature. And while we're talking about it, a lot of people said, well, female role models, females don't need female role models, they can just use the male ones. And yes, that is true. I have my entire life had male role models because I haven't had that many women to choose from. And you know what? I wish I had more women to choose from, because now I'm starting to discover all these amazing female characters and female real life persons that are amazing, but I wasn't introduced to them, so I didn't know. I had no idea. And I wish that there would be more female role models, not only for girls but for boys as well, because why the hell shouldn't a boy have a female role model when a girl can have a male role model? The stupidity in this debate is striking, and I've used a lot of bad language this video. I don't usually do that on my videos because it's booktube and we are nice, but right now I'm quite angry, because these are one of the things that annoy me the most. Every time someone talks about feminism, a lot of men think that we're attacking them and trying to, I don't know, push them down so we can get on top, which isn't feminism. We want equality, for God's sake. Feminism helps men as well. If you think of any of the problem men faces, feminism is there to solve them, unless they're illegal. And the fact that men feel that they can threaten to rape, or even try to use rape as a compliment in this debate, shows that it is needed. So, oh god. I am going to link a very good video about feminism down there, and I'm going to link Morgan's video down there, and I'm going to link some statistics about Marvel. Now, it should be said, I don't know how reliable they are, because it's online, and you shouldn't really trust anything online, should ya? Also, to note, there are a lot of men out there who are helping this cause and who are sweet, lovely, and really embrace diversity in comics and Marvel. But there are also a lot who don't. Those are the ones I'm talking about. Those are the idiots that I just really want to meet face to face just to see how obnoxious they really are. Now, should say leave your comment down below, but you know what? Do as you please. If it does nothing to contribute to the general discussion, I will delete it. Unless it's love for me, because, you know, praise me. I am wonderful.